All right, welcome back to the bench again. Once again, it's good to see you back. I hope you're all well. Look what I got on my bench today. This is not very pretty, but it's unique. I like it. It's an automatic radio, and it's an AM radio. It has also built into it an 8-track player. So it's kind of unique in the sense that it's, let's see here, how does this work? Let's take this off. Oh, I gotta squeeze that, take off the handle. It's got a carrying handle. Take that apart, and then the two halves are able to detach from each other. And what you have is, you'll have stereo speakers. Now, this side has the 8-track AM radio amplifier built in. It's got left and right amplifiers, volume, tone control, channel changing button, and a little indicator. There's a window there. It says track 2. A switch for between tape and radio. On the back, it's automatic radio model PSR 2467, solid state portable stereo with AM radio. Works off of 8 D cells, or it has a built-in AC adapter. Excuse me. Sorry, I just had a sneeze coming up. Okay, so let's back to this now. So this has the tape player and the radio. This side has storage for 8 D cells. It's got a speaker, and it also has, where is it now? Oh yes, there's a little door here. And behind this is a power cord. And we have a DIN cord for connecting the two together. So let's see if this works even. Let's plug this. It's a big knot. Let's plug this into the other side. Let's plug this into here. Okay. Well, let's get some AC power. I haven't I don't even know where this come from, and it's so old. It's been sitting around here for a long time. So we'll plug this in. It's got its own little unique. There we go. So the power supply should be live, and we're set to tape. So let's try radio. Turn the volume down. A little bit of power supply hum.
Rise to the internet, and it gave rise also to a new relationship to information. Now, long ago, our
dial string's not working.
Things like the Gettysburg Address and all the names of towns, but we don't do that so much. But offloading information.
This thing really goes loud.
You see, in order to be you simmer on it, and then you come out with new ideas. But if we've offloaded all that information, well, the way that we think about creativity is going to shift.
Okay, so far it's working. We're definitely going to need to clean these sliders, and well, the whole thing needs a cleaning. This dial cord is broken. It is not working, so I'm not able to tune it. The 8-track, I really don't want to stick a tape in there. Oh, let's do it anyway. Let's get a tape and stick it in, and then we'll see what it does. All right, so I picked up my regular favorite here, Country Classics, and let's see how this works. I guess I'm not sure which way it goes. I can hear motor, and nothing else. So I was looking at this tape, and the little it's a little felt pad that goes behind the tape head, and between the tape and the tape, and between the head and the tape, it goes there, but it fell out from old age, I think. I'm just gonna have to glue that back on. I should actually go get some new tapes. This is starting to wear on me. Maybe this garage sale season I'll pick up some new ones. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of noise, even with the volume turned right down to 0. Let's put the tape back in. I'm getting a lot of noise through the speakers. Well, that one took a while. Let me try that again. Seems there's a problem with the amplifiers in this thing. All that noise we're hearing from the speakers is probably through the power supply. When I crank it, I'm getting really nothing. Getting a little bit of hum. Yeah, it's nothing. Not picking up anything at all. Getting some hum through the radio. Tells me the power supply is weak. So I think the first thing to do is we're going to open this one up, and we're going to check the power supply out, make sure it's doing what it should be doing with as far as capacitors goes. So let's do that now. Put this away. Put this stuff away for now. So this thing was probably made for going to the beach, I guess, eh? Okay, there's our power supply. Speaker. So this petrified tape. Just want to check this capacitor. It looks like it's. Oops. Let me get rid of this. Alright, so I snipped the negative lead off the capacitor. I just want to check, actually the positive I snipped. Just want to check this filter cap for what it's doing, for what it is. I think it's, let's have a good look here. We got 80, no, hang on. We got 2,500 microfarads and 36 milliohms ESR, which seems okay. I'm not going to change that capacitor. It seems to be all right. Everything else is pretty basic there. There's just a couple diodes and a transformer. All it's doing is rectifying that voltage and passing it along to the other part. So everything on this side I'm not going to do anything with. Just needs a good cleaning. I'll deal with this side after. Let's put this away and let's pull open the other portion of the radio with the electronics in it, and then we'll see what we can do for that. Look how filthy everything is. Alright, we've got the screws out of the back. Let's see how this, what's going on here. It's stuck? Oh, I think I gotta take it. Yeah, okay. Here's our belt. And here's our radio. And this looks like an amplifier board. Let's see. And the dial cord. The dial cord's not broken, it's just spinning on the knob here. Okay, where to start? We got germanium transistors here. Okay. All right. Somebody put these on with silicone rubber. All right, so let's get this cover off. Those pots, look at the junk in those pots is just unreal. The dust and the dirt. Let me pull this off. Okay. Why doesn't this work? It's frozen. Why is that frozen? Now it works. This capacitor was stuck. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. It's very stiff though to turn. Like, that shouldn't be that bad. I might have to, I don't know what the story is with this thing. Okay, where to start? This here has silicon transistors in it, but this has germaniums, so I don't know what the reason is behind that. I think they, I don't know, maybe they just source these from different manufacturers, maybe, and put them together. I don't know. They look like the same printed circuit board manufacture process. Looks like it's the same. Anyhow, so let's get the ESR meter out and start testing some of these caps. Oh, look at this. This wire here got pinched severely. You can see through. Oh, what wire? That's the speaker wire. That's not good. And here's our date code. Okay, so I'm just fitting a new belt. I measured the old one at about 11.5 inches, but it's probably well stretched out. So let's try this one. This one here looks like it might work. And this one here is 11 inches. Okay, so let's try this. Yes, I think that one's going to be fine. I took the motor out and lubricated both bearings, and I cleaned the surface of the pulleys because they had rubber residue, chunks of rubber on them. So okay, everything's good that way. I'm not going to lubricate the capstan because it seemed like it was rolling pretty nice. I'm going to have to clean these heads though because they're filthy. Can't really get in there. Well, if I took it all apart I could, but I don't want to do that. I did some spot checks on the ESR of some of these caps. They seem okay. So I'm not going to change any caps. Same with the AM tuner. I'm not going to change any of these capacitors. They seem okay. Got 2SA 201Bs for 2SA 202C. And a 2SA 203. So 201, 202, 203 transistors. I guess they're made for these positions. Yeah, look at that, eh? I wonder why that was stiff like that. Maybe I'll lubricate this whole thing. Even this part here, it looks like it might be stiff. This tuning cap's not stuck at all. It's turning very freely. I'm just at a loss as to why these this thing wanted to not turn. And as soon as I look away, the thing springs off. So let's put this string back on. Okay. Still very stiff. So I lubricated this as well, and it seems to flow a lot better, but it's still really stiff for some reason. But it is working now. Maybe just from lack of use. Seems to be getting a little better. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. This is done. Oh, I still need to clean heads and then reassemble. So not much left to do this, and there wasn't... what is going on here? Don't look right. I'll have to set that once I get it running. Oh yeah, and de-aux these switches. Okay, let's do that. Check out these audio output transistors. NECs. They're 2SA 643 and 2SD 261s. I'm assuming those are silicon. Everything else here is silicon. Got an A641. 2SC 945s, common as dirt. C900. 923. There's a little bit of engineering went into this. What's this one? 900. Yeah, interesting. I just want to recheck some of these caps because they don't look good from up here. So I got these 470s, and let's see what we got. That one's all right. They seem okay. Everything seems okay. So we were hearing a lot of noise, power supply noise on the first initial test. It sounded like it was a lot of dirty power. I'm just going to check the rest of these, make sure everything's good. Nothing's leaking. They're all Rubicons. And they're all showing a good ESR too, so I'm not too excited about swapping caps. Alright, so it's the next day. I let some adhesive set up because I did glue a few things down. Just to mention, I did replace this main filter capacitor only because the wire broke off and I was trying to solder it back into the circuit, but otherwise I would have put it back in. But this one, I don't know, just change it out. It's a cheap part. So it's got a new filter cap and it's 3300 microfarads, not 22. And I got this this side put back together, the power supply side, and did a little bit of cleaning up. I don't know if you can notice, it's still really badly yellowed. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any bleaching with peroxides or anything like that to bring this back. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to bother. This thing is not high on my list of, oh my god, I gotta save it, you know, type things. It's just kind of a novelty radio. So let's try it out. I got the power supply back together and plugged this in, and got the one speaker on that side. I don't know if that's left or right. And let's plug this in here. Oh, let's take the lid off. I got the speaker attached so we can do a test. And let's turn the volume down. Okay, and plug in the power. Upside down, I think. And try this out. Pots are nice and clean.
Change? I mean, are you looking forward to voting in this referendum? What do we expect to change after this referendum? There's no doubt. Look.
AM's working good. Turn off the... What else do I got on here?
So, look, well, it's about what do we want to fix and how do we go about it? So, all of that said, let's get to the phones here. Some time for your phone calls. Look, and if you want to...
One thing about this is it goes quite loud. If I crank it up, let's see how...
Start with Roger. Roger, welcome to the program.
Yes, hi, Rob. How are you today?
It almost hurts the ears. Can you imagine blasting this on the beach? I think it would be...
The heritage from hours away because...
Okay, we know the AM works, so let's try the tape. Let's get this set up so we can test out the tape. I got a tape here. Got no audio. That's the input from the tape heads right here. Got left and right channel. But we still got no audio. And I got this in upside down. You know what? I'm a dummy. Track 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know it's working. I don't know how well it works, but I just want to check this here. This is set for track 1, which is good. That's what we wanted. Okay, so I think that's it. Put it away. Wrap it up. Don't have anything else to do with it. It is working.
And it doesn't stop there. From their baker's kitchen, using only quality Alberta flour, to the real chefs in the deli, they do it differently. Stop.
Kind of a neat. It's kind of a neat device. I like it. It's got a little bit of stereo separation here with the cord. About 4 or 5 feet. Yeah, pretty cool radio. Okay, well I'm going to wrap that up here because I have other things I need to do on the bench.
Work for them, and we have for the last 20 years been in the same situation with all of Western. So you reference,
This pod is still kind of flaky.
as one of your guests pointed out, symbolic gesture to enable a discussion about federalism. The country's not going to work unless there is some distribution of power. And some of the people on your show and other shows say, oh my God, we should have as many seats as Ontario. No, we shouldn't. But there needs to be a way to balance the differences.
Everybody's up in arms over separatism. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put this one away. I don't think it's going to go on display. Maybe if I bleach the white plastic. But I gotta get working on some other stuff. So I'm going to wrap this up, call her a day, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.